Hello, so I finished reading Katherine Center's The Bodyguard, and it is part of my Book of the Month subscription. What book of the month is it recommends 5 books in my Think You Might Like, and you can just pick one of those books or skip it. They also have it in it in an audiobook format as well, which I took a quick peek at, and I cannot wait to use after finishing my physical to be read, which is very soon. Yeah, the plot is Seasguard is back. Hannah Brooks looks more like a kindergarten teacher than somebody who could kill you with a corkscrew or a ballpoint pen or a dinner napkin. But the truth is, she's an executive protection agent, aka Bodyguard, and she just got hired to protect superstar actor Jack Stapleton from his middle-aged corgi-breeding stalker. He's got a heart. Jack Stapleton's a household name. He's captured by paparazzi on beaches the world over and famous for, among other things, rising out of the waves in all manner of clingy, broadswords, and glistening like a Roman deity. But a few years back, in the wake of a family tragedy, he dropped from the public eye and went off to win. They've got a secret. When Jack's mom gets sick, he goes home to the family's Texas ranch to help out. Only one catch. He doesn't want his family to know about the stock or the bodyguard thing. And so Hannah, against her will and their judgment, finds herself pretending to be Jack's girlfriend as a cover, even though her ex says no one will believe it. What could possibly go wrong? Hannah hardly believes it herself, but the more time she spends with Jack, the more it all starts to seem. Hannah hardly believes it herself, but the more time she spends with Jack, the more real it all starts to seem. And therein lies the heartbreak, because it's easy for Hannah to protect Jack, but protecting her long neglected heart, that's the hardest thing she's ever done. I honestly enjoyed Katherine Center's writing in this, so a lot of her books are on my to-be-read list literally after reading this. And just, if you need a good comfort romantic read, I strongly recommend this. It's just great, like, perfect, like, this is definitely going to be one of my go-to reads when I'm depressed, without a doubt. And just, yeah. So, I honestly hate Bobby in this book because, like, in the beginning, spoiler alert, he breaks up with Hannah and thinks he's no fun and a bad kisser and all of that. And he breaks up with her the day after her mother's funeral, and then he gets with her best friend, who later in the book he dumps and tries to get back together with Hannah. But Hannah says, "Nah, I'm good, I know my self-worth," and Jack Stapleton likes her even much more that way, so obviously she goes out with him. So, like, yeah, like, literally at the end of the book he's like, "You did your job as a bodyguard, basically, but that's my girlfriend and I can take you from here." It's like, yes, they watching them fall in love was like the most serotonin. Like, oh my god, like, I enjoyed this. But yeah, her best friend's name is Taylor, and like, her character gives me just vibes of my best friend, so I feel like that's a threat personally, and just, yeah, like, I don't hate Glenn, who is like the supervisor person, who, like, basically he's the boss of, like, the company and everything. Like, he will assign you to something you don't want just to make you, like, scrum and stuff, but, like, I mean, I feel like some points he takes it too far, but there are some points that's laughable, so just like, eh. But yeah, there's Connie and Doc, who is Jack Stapleton's parents, and just, yeah, Connie's the mother that basically gets sick in the story, and like, yeah, like, she's been pressing Jack and like Hannah to basically get married, and like, even when they tell the truth that it's like not really a real relationship, like technically, like in the end they get together, like and married, and like it's great. Like I was like, yes, the vibes are there. Yes. Yeah. I did not expect the corgi stalker to like the plot thread for like the corgi stalker not to be even like who you think it is in the story. Like it's really only a man of like fragile masculinity, just a depressed sort of dream. It's like in the end he like sort of like actually gets help, which is great. Like I think that's important. Like if you have a problem, try to get help. Like yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Jack Stapleton, 10 out of 10. He sounds like a guy I would probably do it with. Like he sounds cute and just yeah. But yeah, I still can't get over when Jack's brother Hank sort of blames Jack for like what happened to their brother Drew. Like in near the end when Jack tells everyone basically what actually happened to Drew, like it's hard not to feel like sorry for him because like he was basically told to lie for like Drew, like to their family about like what actually happened to him, like and just yeah. In the sort of bodyguard agency, like this is sort of the test to see who can get. There's another person in the story that's like opening up in London, and like whoever sort of like basically like professionally like does all this sort of like with Jack Stapleton and stuff, like gets that job. Hannah doesn't get the job even though in the end she basically saves Jack's life. Like there's a sort of hostage situation basically with like that cold stalker person. But like yeah, like even Kelly, the person who's like heavily obsessed with like Jack, like even she's like yeah, she's sort of gotten Jack. She literally saves like Hannah saved like Jack's life. She sort of like gone London position, but because she went against Glenn's orders, she didn't get the position basically, which I get but kind of don't at the same time. Like I feel like because the person was saved and like all that, like maybe, but what do I know? But yeah, I have my book open now because there's a line that I want to like read to y'all that like I don't know what it means. I can only guess and hypothesize. So basically, more on page 299 for anyone that has the book. More importantly, did Jack finally give me a taker for that Valentine's vacation to Toledo? He did. So he bought my non-refundable bargain tickets for me, and we somehow wound up on a private plane, and he made me let him pick the hotel. All to say we went, but don't ask me what we thought of the Botanical Gardens or the Art Museum or the world-famous chili dogs. We didn't get out much. Am I saying we spent the entire week in a fancy hotel room without leaving even once? I'll leave that to your imagination. Let's just say that Toledo is not my favorite city of all time. Did they fuck? I just want to know. Like, I know I'm leaving it to the imagination, but I want to know. Is that no hint? Like, I just want to know. Also, Candy Monroe, like, was supposedly Jack's girlfriend, like, before this all went down. Yeah, she's like, oh, how do I say this? Oh, it's bitch, and I just, no. Like, she's just handling it by that for her own ego to make her look like the unsustainable standard of a Barbie doll. At least that's portrayed in this story. Just, yeah, I don't like that. I feel like that's weird. Like, do what makes you happy. Don't, like, go to, like, unattainable body standings and just, yeah. So, my next and final physical book of the month read is Ali Hazelwood's Love on the Brain, which is the second book in the Love Hypothesis series. I have the other 2 books on my Kindle, so there will be a big gap between this sort of video when it gets posted and basically that entire thing, because I just want to do the entire series in one video and just, yeah. So I hope to have it up by the end of the year, but if I don't, you guys will know on the community tab. So yeah. Also, my achievers must think that you probably see, like, if you're like a book, like, obsessed like wheels also like me, like, it came like the magnetic thing that you like see a lot like online. It came. It was delayed, but it came. I paid for the extra one. I got all the extra tabs and everything, so I'm good for like the next year, let's just say. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I apologize for my voice. I'm recovering from strep throat and an upper respiratory infection. So yeah, but I'm better now. So no concern. Just in case anyone was curious. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!